All right, picture this. You walk into your local fishing store, but it's not just about grabbing some bait and heading on a
No, no,
boat.
it's like stepping into
This,
hidden world
yeah,
full of like secret knowledge and people who just live for fishing.
exactly. That's what we're diving into today, the world of local fishing stores. We're using this great article called Discover the Best Fishing Store Near Me, Your Ultimate Guide to Local Tackle Shops.
Catchy title.
It is. And it got me thinking, we always talk about gear and techniques, but there's this whole layer to the fishing experience that most people don't even realize is there.
It's true. You can get so caught up in the online world, researching, buying,
Yeah, click.
but you miss out on that human connection.
Which is what this article's all about. It actually calls local shops the heart of the angling community.
And it's more than just a saying. I mean, think about it.
Yeah,
Online, you've got forums, groups, whatever.
right.
But in a shop, it's different.
What's that difference? I'm
Uh,
curious.
It's like, imagine you're struggling with fly fishing, right? Online, you'll get generic advice.
Do this. Try that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But at a local shop, the owner might say, hey, remember that bend in the river by the old bridge?
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
He'll tell you about the specific fly that works there, like a secret.
It's that insider knowledge. You wouldn't find that on a website.
Nope. It's passed down, shared over years of experience.
The article uses this great analogy. It's like those shops are treasure chests, full of not just gear, but stories and knowledge.
Totally. It mentions these rare handmade lures. Like you wouldn't believe the craftsmanship.
Was there anything that stood out to you?
Oh, yeah. They talk about a lure carved from wood, perfectly mimicking a bait fish found in only a handful of lakes.
No, so hyper-local. That's amazing.
You'd never find that online.
Yeah.
It's like a piece of art, and it's deadly effective in those specific waters.
Okay, I gotta ask. The article had me drooling over some of the rods and reels they mentioned.
Me too.
Like, is it actually helpful listing those specifics for someone who maybe isn't a gearhead?
Oh, definitely. They explain it in a way that makes sense. You know, they mention the S-Max rod, perfect for beginners, really durable.
Okay, so there's something for everyone.
Exactly. Then they jump to the X5 Adventure Rod for tackling those monster fish, more for experienced anglers.
So they cater to all levels. It's not just, here's the most expensive stuff.
Not at all. It's about understanding what you need as an angler.
Which is where the local shop shines, right? I mean, how does that personalized advice translate in a real shopping trip?
All right, let's say you're new to surf casting. You walk in, tell them that's what you're interested in.
Okay.
A good shop owner won't just point you to any random surf casting rod. They'll ask you questions.
Like what?
Your budget, what fish you're targeting, even the specific beaches you'll be fishing from.
So they really tailor the recommendations.
Exactly. They'll find you the perfect rod for your situation, not just the one with the biggest profit margin.
That's the difference, right? You're not just a number. You're a person with specific needs.
And they want you to succeed because your success is their success.
Makes sense. The article also dives into lures, mentions the X-Wrap as a versatile option.
Ah, the X-Trap Classic.
Well, a local shop would go beyond just saying, buy this, right?
Oh, absolutely. They'd show you all the options, explain the pros and cons of each one.
And probably even demonstrate how to use them properly.
Exactly. And here's the kicker. They might pull out a lure you've never even heard of.
Oh, like a local secret weapon?
Yeah. One that's proven to be killer in your specific area. Something you wouldn't find scrolling through pages online.
That's what I love about this whole idea. It's like having a fishing mentor, not just a cashier ringing you up.
Exactly. They want to share their knowledge, see you out there catching fish.
But let's be real, a lot of us default to online shopping because of price.
I get it. Convenience, discounts.
Yeah, how do local shops compete with that?
Okay, first off, price isn't everything. You're paying for that expertise, the personalized service.
True, but I still like saving money.
Ah.
Any tips for getting deals at local stores?
Definitely. A lot of them have loyalty programs.
Oh yeah, those points can add up.
They do. Plus, you get insider deals, early access to sales.
So it pays to be a regular.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you build that relationship with the shop. They get to know your fishing style, what you need.
It becomes more than just a transaction.
Exactly. It's about being part of a community. So we know those local shops have a lot to offer. But how do we find the one that's right for us?
Yeah, it can't just be the closest one, right?
Right. It's like choosing the right fishing guide.
Yeah.
You wouldn't just pick a name out of a hat.
So what should we be looking for?
The article has some great tips. It really emphasizes the importance of knowledgeable staff.
Okay, but how do we know if they're the real deal? Do we quiz them on fish species?
Haha, not quite. But the article suggests observing them, how they interact with other
No,
customers.
I like that. Like, are they genuinely helpful or just pushing expensive products?
Exactly. You want to see that they're passionate about fishing and truly want to help people.
It's like finding a teacher who loves their subject. You can just tell.
Exactly. And of course, a diverse product range is crucial.
Makes sense. I remember being overwhelmed the first time I walked into a fishing store.
Oh, yeah. So many options.
Rods, reels, lures. I had no idea where to start.
A good shop should cater to all levels. Beginners, pros, everyone in between.
So not just a bunch of high-end gear that's intimidating for someone starting out.
Exactly. They should have something for everyone and be able to guide you toward the right choices.
It's like that saying, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime.
I love that analogy. It's about empowering anglers with knowledge, not just selling them stuff.
The article specifically mentions checking if the store caters to beginners. Why is that so important?
Well, think about it. A store that's all about high-end gear might not have the patience to guide someone new to the sport.
They might just assume everyone knows what they're doing.
Right. And on the flip side, a shop that's only for beginners might not have what a more seasoned angler is looking for.
So finding that balance is key.
Absolutely. And here's something the article brought up that you found interesting. Store values.
Like what?
Do they align with your own? For example, if sustainability is important to you, look for a shop that carries eco-friendly products.
Oh, yeah, like biodegradable lures or lead-free weights.
Exactly. Or if you're all about supporting local businesses, check if they prioritize locally made products.
It's about finding a store that reflects your own fishing philosophy.
Absolutely. And it goes beyond just products. Some people might prioritize a welcoming atmosphere or a store that's active in the community.
The article talks about those store events and workshops. I've always wanted to go to one.
Oh, they're fantastic.
What are they like?
It's like turning the shop into a fishing classroom. They might have casting lessons, fly-untying workshops, even seminars on local fish species.
Sounds amazing.
It is. It's a chance to learn new skills, meet other anglers, and really deepen your knowledge.
It's like taking a cooking class at your favorite kitchen store. You're not just buying ingredients, you're learning how to use them.
Perfect analogy. And you might even go to meet local experts or pro anglers at those events.
Oh, wow. So it's not just theory, you get real-world insights.
Exactly. And sometimes they even organize group fishing trips.
Okay, I'm convinced. I need to check out what events my local shop has.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. They really add another dimension to the whole experience.
All right, let's talk cost. We know online retailers often have lower prices.
True. But remember, price isn't the only factor.
I get that. But I'm always looking for a good deal. Any strategies for saving money at local stores?
Absolutely. First off, sign up for their newsletter.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
You'll get notified about sales, promotions, all that good stuff.
Sometimes I forget to check those.
Another tip, visit during the off-season.
Oh, smart. Things might be slower then.
Exactly. And they might have clearance sales or discounts to entice customers.
Makes sense. And of course, those loyalty programs can really add up.
They do. It's a way to reward regular customers and build that relationship.
It feels good to be appreciated.
Absolutely. So it's worth asking about those programs, see what they offer.
We've covered a lot here. Knowledgeable staff, diverse products, values, events, even deal hunting. It's like a checklist for choosing the right shop.
I think that's a great way to think about it. It's about finding the perfect fit for you.
It's like dating. You might have to try a few before you find the one.
Exactly. But when you do, it's worth it. Okay, so you found your shop, you've got your gear, you've attended some events. What's next?
Well, the article actually has some advice on how to make the most of your actual visit to the store.
Oh, interesting. Like what?
It's like, okay, you found the right shop, but now how do you actually shop there?
Yeah, there's an art to it.
And the article lays it out. It's like having a seasoned angler walk you through it, step by step.
The first tip might surprise you.
What is it?
Have a shopping list.
Oh, come on, really?
I know. It sounds basic, but trust me, it makes a world of difference.
I'm guilty of just wandering the aisles, getting lost in all the shiny new gear.
We've all been there.
But the article really hammers home this point. A list helps you stay
It
focused.
prevents those impulse buys.
Yeah, you end up with a $300 lure when what you really needed was new line.
Exactly. A list keeps your budget in check and ensures you get the essentials.
And the article even suggests using that list to do some pre-shopping research.
Yeah. Compare prices online, read reviews.
That way, when you're in the store,
You can ask informed questions.
yeah, instead of just being like, oh, what's a good rod?
Exactly. You can say, hey, I was looking at this X5 adventure rod online. What's your take on it?
Boom. Instant credibility.
And it shows the staff you're serious about fishing. They'll be more likely to share their knowledge.
Which brings us to another crucial point, talking to the staff.
Oh, yeah. It's not just about asking where the minnows are.
Right. Treat it like a mini mentoring session.
Exactly. Ask about local fishing conditions.
Best techniques for certain species.
Maybe even get some secret fishing spot recommendations.
I bet those conversations lead to some amazing stories.
Totally. You might hear about the legendary fish that got away. Or that one time the owner landed a monster trout with just a hand-tied fly.
That's what makes local shops so special. You don't get those stories online.
It's about building those connections, sharing that passion for fishing.
Speaking of learning, the article talks about those store events and workshops.
Oh, yeah. Those are gold mines of information.
I've always wanted to go to one. What are they like?
It depends on the shop, but they could have casting lessons, fly tying workshops, even seminars on local fish conservation.
Imagine learning how to rig your bait for deep-sea fishing from an actual captain.
Or mastering the art of fly tying from a local legend.
It's like taking your fishing skills to the next level.
And it's a great way to meet other anglers, make some fishing buddies.
Well, I'm adding attend a fishing workshop to my to-do list.
You won't regret it. Okay, one last tip from the article, especially for us budget-conscious anglers.
Hit me with it.
Loyalty programs.
Oh, I always forget about those.
They can really save you money, especially if you're a regular.
Yeah, those points add up.
Discounts, exclusive sales, sometimes even early access to new products.
It's like a VIP pass to fishing heaven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it shows the shop you're committed to supporting them.
It's a win-win. So, to wrap up this deep dive, I think it's safe to say we've uncovered a hidden world within local fishing stores.
It's not just about buying gear. It's about community, knowledge, and that shared love for fishing.
The article really made me rethink how I approach these shops. It's not a chore, it's an opportunity.
To learn, connect, and maybe even discover a few secrets along the way.
So next time you're planning a fishing trip, don't just click add to cart online.
Take some time to visit your local shop. You might be surprised by what you find.
And you'll be supporting a vital part of the fishing community.
And as you're browsing those aisles, maybe tying a fly at a workshop.
Yeah?
Think about this. Could these local shops be the key to preserving fishing for future generations?
That's a great question. It's not just about us. It's about passing on that passion, that respect for the sport.
Ensuring that the joy of fishing continues on for years to come.
That's something worth fighting for.
Absolutely. So get out there, support your local shop, and tight lines, everyone.
Happy fishing.